Adrico Jackson started working in a stable after failing to raise tuition to complete high school. Little did he know he would represent Uganda in May at the cross-country equestrian games in Gilgil, Kenya.
I grew up in a herds of cattle, where like when I could take the cattle down to the stream, I get onto the bull back and then coming out and then I chase them. And then I didn't know that, okay, I was preparing myself maybe in the future to start riding our horses like this. So now again going out there to compete as a builder up so many relationships for me.
Flame Tree Stables owner Miranda Bowser bought her first 22 horses from South Africa in 1997 to teach ordinary Ugandans horse riding. Since then, she says, Ugandans are learning not just to ride horses, but also to perform. With the right support, says Bowser, Uganda could soon compete with the International Federation for Equestrian Sports.
Hopefully their level of riding will grow and rise as they compete inter-Africally. So there's nothing to say that we couldn't, with the right sponsorship, get a team of Ugandans to go and compete in Zimbabwe or compete in South Africa or to go to Zambia or Namibia, where there's all FEI affiliated competitions going on.
The Uganda Equestrian Association was formed in 2016 and became affiliated with the Uganda Olympic Committee, raising hopes for more support for international competition. President of the association, Kenneth Opedon, says though the sport is growing, there are still some barriers to overcome. Many Ugandans still see performance riding as a sport for rich people, he says, and the country needs a proper national horse arena to gain public support.
So we are planning to do a very serious stable there where we have an arena that is of world standard, and where we also get to inviting more people to come and do riding and what at a lesser cost.
Opedun says they've just one more hurdle to jump, getting certification with Uganda's National Council of Sports to be able to apply for affiliation with the International Federation for Equestrian Sports. Meanwhile, Uganda's jockeys in May will still compete in Kenya against the host and other well-known equestrian African countries such as Namibia, South Africa, Zambia and Zimbabwe. Halima Athmani for VOA News, Wakiso, Uganda.
After years of struggling to feed his family, Taylor Jeffrey Panga went to South Africa in 2012 in search of better paid work, but like many Malawian migrant workers, his 5-year stay in Johannesburg did not go as well as he had hoped.
For the first 3 years, my working pattern was on and off. I couldn't find a proper job. Things did not work as expected.
In 2016, Panga's employers at a state high school found out he was undocumented and fired him along with 6 other illegal Malawians working as cleaners. Instead of struggling for work in South Africa, he returned home and started his own business thanks to a project run by the International Organization for Migration.
The target is for 500 Malawi nationals to be received back home. At the moment, we've received 426, and we've been able to assist 241 with their livelihood projects.
The European Union funded project helps migrant workers stranded in South Africa return home and get job training in poultry farming and other trades. The project helped Panga open a tailoring shop in Blantyre, where he also trains others.
I don't have plans to migrate. That's why I'm making sure to find a means to earn a living. This is because the owner of the place has been there, so he tells us about the good and bad of going abroad.
Xenophobic attacks this year in South Africa spurred some Malawians to return home, but an estimated 100,000 or more are still working in the country. Despite steady economic growth, Malawi remains one of the world's poorest countries, with about 80% of people limited to working on farms.
You know, there is the problem of unemployment. It's everywhere, but back in Malawi we still have a lot of youth even graduates from colleges, they can't get jobs.
While the IOM project is helping to expand the range of jobs, Malawi officials say they are also founding community, technical and training colleges across the country. Their success will be measured by the number of Malawians who stay in the country or return home to make a living. Lamek Masina for VOA News, Blantyre.